So this is our 8.2, and we're now on the top of page 45. We'll look at the metric units in this section. So first of all, just to get an idea, a meter is a little bit more than a yard. A centimeter is about the width of a large paper clip. And a millimeter is about the thickness of the wire in that paper clip. Okay, that's just to give you a frame of reference for metric units. So here we're going to do the same exact thing we were doing. On the bottom of page 39 is the metric information. And so we're looking at centimeters and meters, and it tells us in the second line down on the left-hand side that a meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So we'll start by writing this 384 centimeters over 1. Here we have centimeters on the top, so we'll put the centimeters on the bottom. And that leaves the 1 meter on the top. We'll multiply straight across, so we get 384 over 100. The centimeters have canceled out, so we're left with meters. And if we divide, we get 3.84 meters. So part B says 2.1 kilometers equals how many meters? So you can see on your page that 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So we'll start off with 2.1 kilometers over 1. Kilometers is on top, so we'll put the 1 kilometer on the bottom. And we'll put the 1,000 meters on the top. Multiply straight across, and we get 2,100 over 1. Meters have canceled out, kilometers have canceled out, leaving us meters. So we get 2,100 meters. So here we're going to do yards to meters. On the right-hand side, we have metric and English conversions. And we can see that 1 yard is equal to 0.9144 meters. So we'll start with 4.3 yards over 1 times, we'll put the 1 yard on the bottom, and the 0.9144 meters on the top. Yards cancel out, so we'll multiply 4.3 times 0.9144, and we get 3.93192 over 1 meters. Now let's talk about our significant digits here. We have a 4 and a 3, that's 2 significant digits, which means we need 2 significant digits here. The 3 after the 9 tells us to leave the 9 alone, so our answer will be 3.9 meters. So here we have 18 feet 6 inches, and we're trying to get to meters. So first of all, let's deal with this. This is 18 feet 6 inches, so we need to write that as either all in feet or all in inches. So first of all, remember that 1 foot is 12 inches. So if we have 6 inches, that means we have half of that, which means we have half a foot. So we could write this whole thing as 18.5 feet equals some sort of meters, okay? So now, if we look on our sheet, the problem is that we don't see anything that goes from feet to meters. Now we have feet to centimeters. We have 1 foot is equal to 30.48 centimeters. And we can get from centimeters to meters. We know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So let's use those together. We'll start with 18.5 feet over 1. And then we'll put the 1 foot on the bottom of our next piece and the 30.48 centimeters on the top. And because centimeters is on the top, we'll put the next 100 centimeters on the bottom and the 1 meter on the top. So now feet will cancel out because 1's on the top and 1's on the bottom. Centimeters will cancel out because 1's on the top and 1 is on the bottom. And we can multiply straight across. 18.5 times 30.48 gives us 563.88. 1 times 1 times 100 is 100. So we'll divide that 563.88 by 100. And we have 5.6388. We have meters now. But let's look at our significant digits. We had 3 significant digits here at the beginning, the 1, the 8, and the 6. So we want 3 significant digits here. The 8 after the 3 tells us that 3 needs to go up. So we'll call it 5.64 meters. We'll skip example E and we'll go on to F. So in F again we have different units. We have feet going to meters and we have seconds going to minutes. So we'll start by setting up our first fraction. We have 2.4 feet over 1 second. Our page tells us, again, we can't go straight from feet to meters. We know that 1 foot is equal to 30.48 centimeters, and that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. And for the seconds and the minutes, we know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we'll start here with the feet to centimeters. We'll put the 1 foot on the bottom and the 30.48 centimeters on the top. And then we're going to change those centimeters to meters. So we'll put the 100 centimeters on the bottom and the meter on the top. And now let's deal with the time. Here seconds is on the bottom, so we want the 60 seconds to be on the top and the 1 minute to be on the bottom. So now seconds cancel out, centimeters cancel out, feet cancel out, and we're left with meters over minutes, which is what we want. We'll multiply straight across. 2.4 times 30.48 times 60, and we get 4,389.12. 1 times 1 times 100 times 1 is 100. So we'll divide that number on top by 100, and we get 43.8912, and it's meters per minute. Again, significant digits. I only had 2 here, so at the very end, I only want 2. So the 8 after the 3 tells us we need to go up, so we'll call it 44 meters per minute. Notice we don't do any rounding in the middle of the problem. We'll wait till the very end to do any rounding. We'll skip G. It works the same way. And we'll go to H because I want to point something out here. So again, we'll start with setting up. We have 35 miles over 1 hour. And we're trying to get from miles to kilometers. So we can look on our page and we see that 1 mile is equal to 1.6093 kilometers. But if we look at our time, we have hours and we have hours. That means we don't need to do anything with the hour part. We're just going to use the kilometers and miles part. So we'll have 1 mile on the bottom and 1.6093 kilometers on top. The miles will cancel out. So we'll take 35 times 1.6093, and we get 56.3255 over 1. And this is kilometers on top and hours on the bottom. And that's what we want, kilometers per hour. This had 2 significant digits, so we want 2 significant digits here. The 3 after the 6 tells us to leave the 6 alone. So we have 56 kilometers per hour.